Hey guys, I just spent about 8 hours streaming and playing No Minion Mage with this version. I think this version is really solid overall. I think there are people with different opinions on different versions. I'm sure they're all marginal. So they're like, yeah, by marginal I mean so maybe you get a 1% here, 1% there, depending on the local meta you're in. Like maybe there's a ton of a certain deck on the ladder that day, but I think this deck is really good overall. So if you're not sure what version to play, if you don't have, I need to have this card, I think this is really solid. I really like the ring tosses. I think the drawn win rate on the card is really good too in stats, so I'm surprised people are cutting it. But that being said, I think it's I like having it in there a lot. But anyways, I wanted to more talk about sort of mulligans and how to play the approach to this deck. So the mulligan, I think you've probably heard, hard mulligan for deck of Lunacy. Not completely true. We also keep Incanter's Flows in deck of Lunacy. And then if we have one of these cards, I like keeping another card. So like potential. So if we have like one of these two, I like keeping Arcane Intellect or Refreshing Springwater. It's real nice even just to go Incanter's Flow into Arcane or deck into Arcane. But you definitely don't want to keep Arcane if you don't have one of these. So it's Refreshing Springwater is a card that's right on the margins for keeping. A lot of people think, but I think it's not quite a keep. But it's a thing, if you did keep, it wouldn't be that big a deal. So if you really are set, but it's something that we don't really need early on. Now it's okay, but we would rather hit our big cards. We'd rather hit our deck of Lunacy and our Cander's Flow. Also, there are a few situational keeps against classes like Paladin or Priest. We want to be keeping devolving missiles. Think if they have some sort of buff or a revive effect. The Priest will, when we don't play a lot of Priest, because if you're playing Priest and you're playing the Rally Priest, which I was the previous night, you just get hard lose to this card. So certain classes pretty much hard lose to the card. Death Rattle, Demon Hunter, Rogue, they're playing the Watchtowers, which a lot less lists are playing. I'm not seeing anybody play that on ladder anymore, but the Watchtower list, devolving missiles, is definitely a keep. So if you know your opponent's playing a Watchtower list or suspect, I would say keep it. And also, Font of Power is generally a keep. There are some specific matchups where you don't keep it, but in general, it's a decent keep. I would never keep two Font of Powers. I would only keep one, but it's generally a good keep. It's part of the reason is we would rather not have a deck of Lunacy on Font of Power. This is a much stronger card as a 1-mana card than as a 4-mana card on average for one. So just getting the 3 minions is really nice. So that's the general of it. Remember, think deck of Lunacy, Incanter's Flow, sometimes devolving, font decent, and then card draw if you already have something. So next we have a general strategy. And I think one of the big things people all ask about is, do I ever go Incanter's Flow before Lunacy? What are the advantages of it? Because when you go Lunacy, you get a bunch of random spells. So some of the big ones we were looking, if you go look overall, we have spells, and then spell, and then mana 10, I think. You can see there's only 2 spells for 10 mana. And Survival Fitness looks good, but it's actually really bad because we don't have a lot of minions. And the Grand Slam is insane. So we like the Grand Slam, we build this, but if we discount, the advantage is we can get Libram of Hopes, which is insanely good. It's really, really good because, like you think, the reason's obvious: Taunt, Divine Shield. It's even good against Mage Bear. So if your opponent's going in like a more aggressive deck, I often will intentionally discount the deck before going deck of Lunacy. If any deck that's like trying to put pressure on you to kill you, Libram of Hope is a godsend sometimes. We should look at some other spells that deck of Lunacy makes. So 8 mana is good, but we only run 2 5-mana spells. So this is the biggest advantage of running, but there's a lot of really bad 8-mana spells as well. So this is the biggest advantage of running Cthulhu in your deck, is getting some 8-mana spells. Tidal Wave, really, really good. But this Powered Fortitude is bugged right now, so it's always cost 5, so not very good right now. I could see Cthulhu becoming better if this goes to 0, but right now it's not. Idol of Yasharash, horrible for obvious reasons. We don't have any minions in our deck. Deep Freeze good. Grand Finale not very good. Though occasionally decent, especially if you can get like a Font of Power play. Guardian Animals horrible. Jewel of N'Zoth horrible. Scenario Ward incredibly good. So there's some really good ones, but some really bad 8 duds. So that's I think if this that's part of the reason I think people aren't running Cthulhu is there are too many duds, and this even though there are some super strong ones. But I think if Powered Fortitude gets a bug fixed where it goes down to 0, because right now it's always at 5 mana, it doesn't get the cost 1 less. If that gets bug fixed, I could see Cthulhu becoming more popular again. Let's look at 7 mana. So these are some of the 7 manas you can get for Deck of Lunacy. You've got Cycle of Hatred, Expendable Formers, Fell Guardians. Expendable Formers really good. You can clear a whole board. Cycle of Hatred, if you can time it out, you can, dude, I know this can be so frustrating when you're playing an aggressive deck. You think you've got your opponent on the ropes, and all of a sudden you kill their whole board and you develop your own. This is literally a developed tempo, moving my opponent's tempo while developing my own. Cycle of Hatred, really good in the right scenarios. Same thing as Spindle Form, same kind of thing. Fell Guardians is kind of bad, but has a few niche things. One, it can be useful as a taunt, and you can get it down for 0 often. And often, remember, we get Survival of the Fittest, so I like to save this card to get down to 0 and then combine it with Survival of the Fittest to get a bunch of big taunts. Celestial Alignment, this one's so bad, but the best use of this is when you're ahead and on board and you want your opponent to stop from doing anything so you can play that so your opponent can only play 1 card. That's the only time I generally see it being useful. It's usually bad when played otherwise. So 7 bad. Flame Strike, Mask Cthulhu, very good. We obviously run them. Commandment, another card for draws a minion. Horrible. Soulmare, pretty good. And yeah. And then next we got 6. 6 is all about card draw. You got Skull, you got Nourish, you got Runic Carvings Initiation, but you also have Sprint, and you have Hand of Gul'dan. Deck of Chaos, obviously horrible. We don't have minions, but a lot of card draw. So that's kind of the thing about 6. You're going to often have a 3 mana card draw card that you get from this. So if you have a current, so you're often with this deck looking at, because sometimes you go Deck of Lunacy on 8 or 7. So you often will be looking at your deck. So let's say you're low on cards and you're debating on whether you go Deck of Lunacy. And let's say you've got things like a bunch of 3 mana spells left. You have, let's say, 2 Arcane Intellects and 2 Combustions left in your deck, and you're low on cards. Well, Deck of Lunacy is really good because if you draw one of those, it's very likely to be card draw. Where, let's say, you have so many cards in your hand already, you might not want to. So that's a big thing of the deck, I think, noticing when you want to go Deck of Lunacy. So often you want to look at how useful is my deck? So often if you're maybe you have a Devolving Missile that's super useful against a Paladin, or you have a Refreshing Spring Water, which is just incredibly deficient value. So you want to be looking at your deck beyond turn 2 and thinking, because sometimes it's not right to go Deck of Lunacy. So those are kind of a bunch of the spells. What I'm thinking about, should I go Deck of Lunacy here, do or not? What kind of spells can I get from change to my deck? Are those spells useful to me? Would I rather? So a lot of times I think when the people make mistakes, especially a class like Warlock, it's a little bit later and you're burning them down. You're better off not going Deck of Lunacy because you might just get your Apexis Blast, your Mask of Cthulhu, your Fireballs. Getting all those things can be a lot more valuable to get the kill. So a lot of times you just don't want a lot of these random things. A lot of these random things can be bad. So that's just the general gist of it. Sometimes it's bad to get those things. So be thinking about what I'm likely to get. It's a lot of randomness, but as you master the randomness, it gets easier. You start to know these are the common things that you're going to come. These are the common things to play around if you're out playing as your opponent. So it can be quite interesting, but yeah. Anyways, so that's the gist of it. Mulligan for Deck of Lunacy and Incanter's Flow, and then have occasional things that if you have those, and Devolving Missiles sometimes. Font of Power pretty good too, but only keep 1 of them maximum. Second, so we want to be just normal tempo stuff. but like fighting for board a little bit occasionally. Often we're playing for Flame Strike, but we're kind of playing. We're trying to get the discounts, and then at some point in the game we have to decide like so if we're controlling the board, if we're going aggressive. You know, if we're playing like a control warlock, we might be the more aggressor. Or if we're playing, something like paladin, we might be playing very defensively. So be thinking about, are you the beatdown or are you not? So that's my general gist of it. This isn't like a hardcore guide. This is just me playing for 8 hours and kind of giving my thoughts. So hope that's useful for you guys. This deck is it's super crazy. There's some really fun high rolls, really not fun for your opponent. People talking this deck might get nerfed. So it is a slightly risky craft, but the thing is, Deck of Lunacy is very likely to get nerfed. So if it does get nerfed, the nice thing is you would get your dust back. So no one really knows, but if it's a thing of, if you're really wanting to play this deck and you only don't have Deck of Lunacy, I'd say it's a good investment because you're likely to get your dust back. So anyways, got a bunch of games for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. And I'm going to go with these guys. These are games that I high rolled like crazy. So I'm going to do a bunch of those and maybe a few longer games. But I want to show the high rolls because they're the more fun ones. So this is not every game, but hope you guys enjoy. Guys, this is Hearthstone at its highest, as the devs intended, like there was a post where I think Ixar that's been retweeted like a bazillion times. I think I go coin. Let's see here. There's been a post that's been retweeted like a bazillion times where Ixar said, we'd like more games to be like Battlegrounds, where it's kind of just like you just play. You don't have to do any deck building. And I feel like this is like that deck, where it's like, it's a new deck every game, because it's all RNG. There's no like, better deck, I think I risk it here. Oh my god, that's a high roll. So, this is the future of Hearthstone. Look, what's going to happen is no, this is Ixar, not Insum. It's gonna be so bad. Like they never have minions, right? Like. You can go Lucia anytime, so I should be like. Unfortunate. Okay, I did. That was a mistake, guys. Guys, it's a mistake I learned to devolve into this. It's also a mistake to put it to 2 life. Worst amount of life possible. So, dude, these mistakes are just real bad. I also give him Apotheosis play here now, which is real bad. Alright, they don't have Apotheosis here ever, so that's good. I'm gonna do Rush. I want to get more value out of my ruined thing. I'm okay with being overloaded for here. It saves this. Like they're gonna clear this, so it's like I'm better off, in my opinion, doing this play. Yeah, it saved me 2 mana, so oh, this is real nice. We'll draw 3 discount. Be good here. I want to play around with Lucia. They haven't played any minions. No, they have played minions. I still think I do this. Maybe I ping here. Like I could ping this off, get the full clear. I think that's more valuable. No, I don't have no mana. I can't. So we just killed the 5/6, and we get one ourselves. That's a good play. We could do Illidari into survival. That's real good. Oh, they just used their Soul Mirror. Oh, that's going to be punishing. I'm going to punish this so hard, it's ridiculous. Ooh, okay. See what they can get here. This is the rush one. That's the game. Oh, they can make the 5/8 taunt here. Pretty decent. Maybe trick the whole fall through. What could Trick Totem give him here? Like Lightning Storm here? Like what is there? What? Okay. Is there an oh? Okay. Oh, Cloak of Shadows, yeah. I mean, you still lose the game, but... yeah. Paladin just does, like... so... a lot more people are getting #1 legend with the Mage as well, so... well, and just the overall. Ooh. Yeah. Isn't Watchtower Rogue? I go. Alright, I gotta ignore you guys. I guess I'm GM tryharding, so. This is awkward. I don't want to do. I don't want to ruin my. I could go Code Arcane here. That's reasonable. We hit Canter Slow. That's very good. I think I do a Font of Power for 1 minion here. I just don't want, I'm looking for a few good mercenaries. This is an interesting one. Our hand's really this is like, I'm finding this happens a lot where this deck has so much easy like value generation. So it's like, this is like the sign of a broken deck where you're like, oh, I can't play the good card because my hand's too full. You know, like that's how you know a deck is broken, right? Like, I think I'm just gonna do this for her turn. I think that seems reasonable. I guess I could just clear one of these guys after that, because that's what I'm going to do next turn. Oh, this is a weird one. I could also just go Combustion plus something else here. I actually kind of like that. Go Combustion, clear. This is weird though. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Oh, wait. I'd rather go Ruined Orb here and then Ping. That's a better play. Or was it? I don't know actually. I guess I get a bunch of powerful ring tosses. This is nice because I can just get rid of it, which is actually what I want to do. Is it just like a card that's not a card here? Yeah, I can go Conjure Mana Biscuit, like, then I can go with this next turn, which is nice. Yeah, but we don't need more. I don't need another ring toss here. Oh, the punish. Okay. Ooh, the reasonable combustion here. I'll take the combustion here. My mindset is I'd like to go. Wait, that didn't work. I should have just taken a Pex's Blast there, actually. I was thinking this was going to corrupt my ring tosses here, and And then I realized in hindsight that's not how the game works. Okay, that was dumb. It is whatever. You live and you learn. There's a Mage secret here. I guess I play around counterspell. Biscuit, I guess. I also do a 2-mana cram. I think I go Biscuit. Ooh, you'd like to. If it's I think I'm gonna go Biscuit over Ruined Orb here. Counter? Yeah, sounds good. Okay. This guy's gonna be real nice eventually. Alright, down. Maybe I go this first, because we could hit like something like Deck of Lunacy, or a second Incanter Slow. So I think I do that. I don't think I could freeze the board here, but this really isn't that much pressure, and I want to kill this anyway. So I think and I don't have a Flame Strike in hand right now. Maybe it is a freeze the board play. I don't know. I still think I want to remove this. Oh, now I pretty much have to freeze the board. So maybe I wait. Oh, we have Flame Strike. Ooh, I think I freeze the board anyways here. It just kind of that just kind of screws them over. Am I right? And then we can go Flame Strike the next. I just love those kind of plays. I'm a big fan. A big fan. All right. Maybe I do this on the Faithful first. I still like my logic of like going for the. This is real nice. Ooh, we hit Cram Session. I will check out that sub in a second, guys. Ooh. Oh wait, I can't actually. Ooh, I like playing this guy because I can play him stealth for next turn. And we freeze. Madland! Thank you so much for the 5 gifts subs. You know, that's thank you so much at Madland for the 5 gift subs. Dude, your sub marks go up every day. Your generosity is incredibly appreciated. You are now up to a lifetime of dude. I think you're at 74. Yeah. You know, I appreciate you. You did have 69 subs before, so I appreciate the strength it took there to ruin that consistency. But yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, what do we do here? And one sec, I gotta do this play. I will give you the proper. Alright, let's see. Flame Strike looks real good here. For obvious reasons. I think I do the Cram Session here. We'll draw more cards next turn, but. You guys, guys, always the right play to play the top deck one. Wow, that's a very weak play. Good for us. Okay. I think we're crushing this here. I don't think I want to Lunacy. I think I'd rather draw the 2 here while I can. We can go Lunacy if we want to next turn. To hit so we could hit like our deck's already discounted, so we could hit like what's the 9-mana card? But I think I'd rather have Mask of Cthulhu here, right? Like Mask of Cthulhu is winning, so. Okay. Maybe I do go in Cantor's deck Lunacy here, because it's like, now our Apexis Blast doesn't work anyways in our deck, so. We have 2 Fireballs in our deck too, though. Like, do I really ever want, like, when I just rather burn them down here, you know? Oh, I forgot, so. 1 second. Well, guys, I'm going to give a proper shout out to everyone after this, but I'm tryharding between games, so. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'd rather here. I don't think I want to deck. I have just all the burn in my deck, so do this, do this. Get Mask here. Mask looks real good. Do we just have lethal over? No. All right. Oh my God. I'm legit like terrified. I need to get this. Another thing I need to get done. I'm like legit terrified. My camera's gonna stop working in the middle of a GM match because. Oh, we have to kill this off. Wow, this could keep in the game here. If they can backstab this, oh, that's a huge mistake. They need to pimp. Oh, they have a backstab. Okay, good play by them. Very good play. Keeps them in the game. Fireball is a game-winning top deck here, but I think I pinged this into Devolve. I think that's the line here. Oh. Always lucky. Alright, let me give some proper shout outs, guys. Team strong. Wait, am I ever supposed to go in Cantors? Okay. Guys, do I ever go in Cantors first? To guarantee, like, the, does anyone know, like, what's the standard play here? I can go in Cantors first here. To get the, to get, like, different secrets. Okay, only in aggressive matchups? So they're not full aggro if they're running Outdoor Attendant here. So okay. I know, right, dude? Practice. Dude, you know what they say, guys? Practice makes perfect. All right, I'm putting. I'll see you guys soon. Ooh, play another one drop here, please. Let's go. This is so good, though. This is like discounting. You know what? Actually, I can just discount on the left. Lord, dude, we're doing this. I deny that. Like, this is too good of a play. When I can easily get this discounted. Like, I just go Apexis next turn, and I play this on turn 6. The way Skull was intended to play, you know? Oh my god, guys. This order is questionable because I could get a ton of damage, but I'm just gonna do this first. That's probably brain freeze here. A little more mana here. Draw 3. Here's the thing, they have to clear. Let me just pre-develop. How much does survival give me? Enough to win, right? Like we're like so relief levels ridiculous here. Guys, the epitome of Hearthstone. It was good. Oh my god, I get so triggered by it. Like, it's probably, but like, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Spring Toss can be really hard to corrupt until turn 7, unfortunately. Ooh, nice curve here. Thought about going the other one, but too many good 5 drops. Giving the face damage is valuable. Unfortunate. Oof, with 5-2, so easy to kill. I'm gonna trade it off to get the card draw there. It's an interesting choice. Always like, cause they're gonna go devolving eventually, but I don't know. The spot where I don't like, I have probably enough stuff to win here, but not against a good hand. Like I have enough stuff to win against an average hand. I wonder if they're giving mirror entity. What do they take mirror entity there, or do you think they take
My powers are never truly.
They did. Okay, damn. I thought about doing this, but I thought counterspell was more likely. Wow, I scanned myself. Good play by them. Like I thought about playing around it. Hard to though. Hard to like. I can go Pexus Blast or the 5-mana guy, but then I don't get the corrupt, you know. So there's a lot of negatives. Memorial Studies off the top could be really good here. Okay, good. Needs to die then, or I'm gonna die. Sounds good. Not sure about that ping on the 2-1. I think it's Flame Trick here. Rough here. This is a confusing one. Like I could go Mask, but like I never have like a 2-turn or anything like that, so we can go like a bunch of ring tosses, try and get anti stuff. I don't know. Not sure how to win here. Yeah. I mean I can hit counterspell. All they have to do is play around counterspell and they win. I don't know what the play is here. I don't know, like, I don't know how to win here. Like, it's so easy for them to win here. Just go Fireball phase. Play any spell first. Yeah, so let's hit a Highrolls here. I hate that this doesn't affect it, you know? It's not a nature card. We might have lethals here though. Theory. Yeah, we have lethal if they just don't do anything here. So they have to do something. They didn't hit a fireball here, so that's good news for us. We're looking for the fireball. Do we win here? Gonna play a minion here. There's 19 damage right now. Okay, no, we're gonna. I could do Worm here, into Arcane, into this, and then get this down. Which gives me a lot of board. I think I like that. Ice Bear is useless here, right? We don't have like charge things. I'm going for like 2 turn here, most likely, so. I don't know, does Mirror ever help us here?
It's out on me.
You could Rig help us get a lethal. Alright, I don't know what's the pick here. This is good. This is good that they're playing this. That's such. Oh wait, Flame Strike. They have discounted by. No, they can't play Flame Strike. Do we get the +4/+4 to do something? They get there. Flame Fireball. Fireball. Oh, they're looking. Low. They have 2 fireballs. Wow. And an Apexis Blast. They dodged all those. Holy crap. Are we going to pull this off here?
My calculations, you need to
Oh no. Oh wait, I think we have lethal. Yeah, we have lethal. I think I have to go. Wait, do we have a guaranteed lethal here? But this is yeah, there's a guaranteed lethal that doesn't get like weird low rolls here. 11 plus, so 8 plus, oh wait, I don't have a guaranteed lethal. So I have to do these, right? Yeah. 11 plus 2. So. And there we go. Got it! Nice! Dude, that was a good game. I feel proud of that one. I'm pretty sure we go Incanters first. Against Demon Hunter. Like, because then we get the, so we go Incanters first here. It's, we get the 3, the 3 hopes. It's so nutty. Unfortunate top deck there. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I don't think I play around lethal. I think I killed the Bladed Lady here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I kill this. Change of plans? Yeah, this is too good of a play to like... I could get some sort of weird scam, so I think I just... Oh, that's so... that's so toxic. Oh my god. Poor guy.